Good evening, everyone. How are we all tonight? Just gonna put the link in. And there we go. How are you, Amjad? Hope you're well. Down to one now. There we go. We can see a little bit of background now. So I'm getting fed up with this rain. It's doing me nothing. Don't know but keep raining. Chris is going stir crazy because they haven't been able to get out with drone. But what can you do? Not a lot. So, what you got to tell me, Amjad? Anything? Nothing? Yeah, I ain't got really no note to say apart from I went for me. Oh, how long does it go on for, Amjad? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, I went for my B12 yesterday, and I was complaining about my leg again. So she is referring me to lymphedema clinic or something. That's to do with your legs. I don't know. But she's urged me to make another appointment with doctor because obviously it's not going any better. And yeah, the cramps is getting 3 more weeks. What do I do? Do I carry on regardless? And I don't know. I've got enough to put up with. We are constantly getting cramps in my legs and the redness and I don't know. We just don't know what to do. So we'll see what they say but I have got something else in the pipeline, but I'm not not at liberty to say anything at the moment because I'm going to wait to see if it comes to fruition, if you know what I mean. But we'll wait and see anyway. But I'm not going to say, I'm definitely going to get this or that or other, and then it don't happen. But anyway. Ooh. Now, isn't that a coincidence, Amjad? I'd considered making that this week, but it were, yeah. But yeah, what a coincidence that is. No, well, you see this one, it's like a Biscoff sponge, and the topping is a Biscoff. It's like a buttercream, but with Biscoff in it.
Hello.
Good
How we doing?
evening. Me and Amjad must be psychic.
Psychic?
Yeah. He put I've seen a few recipes on TikTok. It's a Biscoff tray bake, and I considered making it this week.
There you go. You've got hidden powers.
Yeah.
How's my favourite YouTube nephew doing? Hello, everybody in chat. All one here.
Well, it's a 6 here.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can only see Amjad in chat.
Well, there's only Amjad in chat, but there's 6 watching. But yeah, this recipe I've got, Amjad, is a sponge, and then you put like a Biscoff spread in your like a buttercream, and then sprinkle your and put some old. Hi, Part Nest. How are you?
Hello, Part Nest.
Is countdown on to go down to the caravan?
Who do what?
Well, don't caravans open up in March?
I don't know.
Yeah, they always tend to go from March till November. What are you drinking tonight, Richard?
Oh, this is just coffee, is this?
Oh.
For the moment.
It's a bit dark.
It's the usual. It's the proper. It's the same as what you saw.
Yeah, flat whites.
Flat white, yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping because it's 1st March tomorrow. Oh, you're already there, are you? Ooh. Yeah, it's 1st March tomorrow, so hopefully, and I say this lightly, hopefully it should start getting a bit warmer.
In theory.
Yeah, in theory. If it ever stops pissing it down with rain. It's been raining all day, practically.
Has it? Oh, it's not rained here, I don't think. I went round to my mum's earlier on and it was fine when I went round to my mum's.
I've seen old man coming out of kitchen.
She rung me up. The washing machine weren't working. I thought, for God's sake,
what were it this time?
It wouldn't spin, but it's because she put I don't know how she'd done it, but she put this coat in, and I don't know how she'd done it, but the coat was absolutely saturated, wet through when I got there. And she says it won't spin. And there was this coat in it weighed a ton because it was wet through. And I says, that's why.
Like one of them puffy kind of things, or what?
I don't know what it was because it was totally drenched, so it was hard to identify. But I just couldn't understand how she managed to get it so wet, how it was so wet. I just couldn't work it out because it would have been through a cycle. It would have been fairly touch dry, you know what I mean? So that baffled me for a kick-off. But then, because it was in drum, you see, this dead weight, it wouldn't spin. You know
because the weight of the coat would probably be weighing drum down.
Correct. And it kept turning it slowly, going through the spin cycle for 9 minutes, just dead slow. And then at end, it kept saying on screen, UND, you know what I mean? And which it means unbalanced, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a faff. So I got the coat out and I wringed its ass off over its sink. Water it, to lighten it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I put it in then and it worked fine. Because I tried the spin cycle with nothing in and it worked fine. As soon as you put this bloody big heavy coat in, it didn't like it.
Yeah.
And it kept, so I Googled what UMB meant. And it says unbalanced drum, one item too heavy, so so you can't damage the drum, it won't spin it.
Yeah.
And that was basically it. But
this is the thing, you learn something every day. But yeah, I understand what you're saying because the water had soaked into the coat and made it
mega heavy. It was heavy. It probably weighed about 3 kilos, this coat, because it was absolutely saturated. But I didn't even bother asking her because I thought she won't be able to give me a proper tale. But I just couldn't understand how she managed to get the coat so wet, because it would have been through a cycle. It should have been relatively touch dry, you know what I mean? When your wash is finished, if it's touched, it's fairly dry when you open the door. But so I don't know how she'd done it, but I didn't bother asking. So I just ringed it out shoved it in, and anyway, I managed to get it spun, but it was dancing around a bit. I'll tell you.
Uh,
I said to her, I said, just put more stuff in. She just puts little bits in and washes it. I said, well, you've got a bit of stuff, and then do a bit of wash.
yeah.
You know.
Or better even still, take coats and whatever to dry cleaners.
Well, she's never going to do that, is she?
No, but
that's a dead cert.
I can't understand that recipe, Amjad. That is not a Biscoff tray bake. Well, it is in sense, but it's more like a fudge. That is. That recipe, what you're explaining to me, is more like, because condensed milk is the main ingredient in fudge. So to me, mixing Biscoff with condensed milk, it's more like a fudge. I don't know. But anyway, if you want that recipe, Amjad, just let me know and I'll send it to you. But that is like a sponge base, a buttercream on top and Biscoff biscuits on top. But anyway, so where's my little friend tonight?
She's in dressing gown.
Oh, in the favourite spot.
Yeah.
But so did she put it on a rack then?
Yeah.
Did sorted it out?
I put it on after I'd spun it. I put it on rack. So I said to her before I left, I said, just get it half a drum full of clothes. Don't just do one or two items. I said, no one, you're paying for electric for notes. And so,
Yeah, that's it.
It's just a waste of time.
And electric.
She says, well, I only had the odd one or two bits. I said, well, wait while they build up. Let them build up.
Exactly.
But I said, do what I do. When I take something off that's ready for wash, I actually shove it in the washing machine. And I use my washing machine as a wash basket. You know what I mean? And then when it's 3/4 full, I just chuck a doodah in and let it rip.
But I mean, it's different now because you're not working. I mean, had you been working, you'd have had your work clothes extra on top of that.
And that's what I just use it for. I just use my actual washer as a wash basket. I said that to her. I said, just when it's ready for washing, chuck it in. I said, as soon as you've got a load, set it going.
That's it. That's it.
But she'll bugger it up again. That's for sure.
Oh, now she's got washing her coat out of way. She probably not have any problems for a bit.
No. I don't know why she's washing her coat. She never goes out anywhere. So I thought, what's her coat for?
I don't know. It could be that she hadn't got no to do, so she just bunged her coat in wash.
Yeah.
So, are you learnt any new tunes on the piano?
Not really. No, not today. No, not really. Not new ones, as such. Had a fairly quiet day today. That's the only thing I've done today is gone round to my mum's, and that's it. I'm gonna have a quiet day tomorrow, and then Monday I'll be on it.
Back at it.
I'll be back at it on Monday.
Yeah, with a vengeance.
Correct. Now I've no longer got a rattling knocky car.
Things don't go bump in the night.
No.
So has it been nice way up your way then?
Yeah, it's been sunny and cloud. Partial sunshine, a bit of cloud, then sunny. Most of the afternoon though, it was sunny this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. You'll never guess who come knocking on the door this afternoon.
Not Lilo Lil from Right Corner.
No, little Lilo Lil.
All right.
But they were watching match, and he says, "I ain't going to the door." He says, "Because he could see who it were." So we just shouted over the camera, "Go away." So then she went and knocked on Ivy's door then, and Chris says, well, he didn't say it over camera like, he says, well, you're not getting no answer there because it's empty.
You need to take a Ouija board to get an answer at that door.
But Chris got the sense she were playing knock a door run, and she were waiting for somebody to go and answer the door, and then she were going to run off. But anyway, so I just shouted over at camera. He says, "Bugger off."
Yeah.
He said she probably wanted some, I forgot what she said. Bandages.
She might have been
Plasters.
after borrowing some bin bags off you for next late night dumping session.
But it backfired majorly on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Not only did she have to pick that rubbish up, but she had to clear all her back garden and all her old rubbish that's on there.
Yeah.
Probably think again before accusing people, but hey ho.
Correct.
But I was going to say something then. I forgot. Oh, I gave Harley your number.
Yeah, I spoke to him earlier on.
Yeah.
I spoke to him earlier on.
Because after you said last night, well, Jeanette's got my number.
Yeah, I don't mind anybody, out of our community. It don't bother me.
He messaged me this morning. He says, Richard says it's all right for you to give me his number. I says, okay then. I says, let me just have a look and I'll get it you like. So I did.
Yeah.
But I mean, same as you say, all is all right. And
yeah, I don't mind anybody, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, I somebody you don't know and you don't want to talk to me, just don't answer, do you?
That's it.
I don't never see an issue about phone numbers, why people are so secretive about them. You just don't answer if you don't want to speak to somebody.
I hope that when I had that B12 injection yesterday, I says, my husband bought me a new phone for my birthday, for Christmas. I says, so you can text me, because like before, obviously I couldn't receive texts or anything like that. So anyway, so she says, does it end in summit? And I went, I'd be buggered if I know. I says, I only had it at Christmas. I says, look at it this way. I says, you never ring yourself, do you?
No. I can never remember mine. I can never remember it. I have a rough idea, but I always have to just check.
So sort of, I said to her, I said, well, put it this way. I says, I got a text message yesterday reminding me about today's appointment. So she says, oh, well, it is that number then. So by the time I got home, I'd got a text message.
Yeah.
I think 27th of May or something. I know it's just after we come off holiday.
Pardon me.
But so daughters has not been to see you that are out then?
No, they were here last weekend, so I never got them 2 weekends on trot. It'll be probably next weekend. Usually once or twice a month they rack up.
But so you don't know what the updated car is then?
Which car?
Well, she had a new one, didn't she?
Yeah,
she had to take it back to garage.
Yeah, she gets that back. I asked her about that. She gets that back on. It's actually her car is ready to collect from garage, but I think she's going to get it on Monday. She's currently got a courtesy car at the moment.
Well, what were wrong with it again?
Something to do with gears or something.
Ah.
That with the Adam, the Vauxhall Adam, and the other one, the Fiat 500. Well, that's just parked on drive, is that?
Oh, she's gone for a different make and model altogether then.
But so that should get. Yeah, it is ready to collect, but she's going to go and get it on Monday. She says.
Well, that's it. Well, I mean, in one respect, is it far from where she is, the garage?
It's in Horwich, which is about probably half an hour drive from here, Horwich.
So what's she going to do? Drive a Fiat there and take somebody with her? So she.
No, she's got a courtesy car. She just takes.
Oh yeah, cool.
She just drives her own courtesy car and brings her own car back.
Yeah, I forgot about it. You said she's got a courtesy car.
I don't know what kind of courtesy car she's got, but she has got a courtesy car. Because at the end of the day, it's their fault that the other car's somewhere
Yeah.
wrong with it. Because I said to her, I said, when you get it back, I said, take it to another garage. I said, and find out. Just make sure they've fixed it, whatever it is. I said, don't take their word for it. But she'd keep, they do this, you see. They just go off on their own, do their own thing, and they don't ask me, they don't involve me. So this is why she keeps buying flipping carrots.
This is what I'm making on Tuesday night.
Oh, hellfire. You went to ice cream van?
Yeah, it's strawberry cheesecake, no churn ice cream.
Excellent.
Well, I'll do something different for a change.
I said to her, I said, you need to stop buying cars that are just the right colour. Actually, do some research on the garage, find out if it's reputable or not, and all that shit.
I mean, for all she knows, it could have sold her a lemon.
Oh yeah, garages will do, especially if a young girl goes as well. They really will flipping try their best.
This is what else I'm making. Look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when she went to look at the car initially, this Adam, it wouldn't start, which is quite common because, you know, they sat on forecourts and it needed a jump start. And I said to her, so when you take it for a test drive, I said, you know, pull up on an hill somewhere and just make sure it starts again, you know. She didn't, you know what I mean? She didn't. She says, I said, yeah, but what happens if it doesn't start? I said, that's why I've told you to go on an hill. And then you can bump start it afterwards if it doesn't start. You know, but they don't get that, so I thought I'm wasting my breath here.
I hope, you know, if I set an ice cream van up out here, I'd make a killing.
Yeah. So anyway, she got back with Carlac and she says, yeah, I'll have it, all this crap, and then went to collect it, flipping flat battery again. Says, you need that car to have a new battery. I said, don't be bullshitting by him. I said, it needs a new battery. Don't have him just jump start it. I said,
I mean, that raises red flags straight away, doesn't it?
Well, battery must have been knackered. So I said to him, so he says, oh, come back tomorrow. He says, and pick it up. He says, I'll put a new battery on. And I said to her, well, because she rung me up while she was there. And I said, just mark the battery. Make sure you have a look at the battery. Make sure he does put a new one on. Anyway, he did do. You know, I said, because crafty bastard might just take it off. I just leave it on charge all night. Telling him it's put a brand new battery on when he hasn't. I said, have a look at the battery. I said, and make sure you know. I said, if you've got a pen or something on you, put a mark on it somewhere. But you can tell straight away generally if a battery's brand new. And anyway, she took a photo of it with her phone. I said, and check it when you get back. And anyway, it was a different battery.
Well, at least they were true to the word and put a new battery on it for her.
They're only cheaper batteries. Only like, especially for a little shopping car like that, probably get one for about 40, 50 quid.
What make is it?
An Adam, Vauxhall Adam. Only tiny cars. So battery will be not much bigger than battery getting a flipping cigarette lighter.
Oh yeah. They're a bit like the Fiat 500 as well, aren't they?
Yeah, similar shape.
Yeah. Body shape, yeah.
Hello, Manilo. Not my cup of tea.
Hiya, Manilo.
Certainly not my cup of tea, that's for sure. Because she said to me, she says to me, if your car's going to be in garage for a few days, she says, you can always come and get this Fiat if you want to use that. I said, forget it. I was driving around in a Fiat 500.
That's if you can get it in the first place, because they're like Matchbox cars, aren't they?
Yeah, I said, no, thank you. I said, I'll pass on that one. You know what I mean? Thanks, but no thanks.
But yeah, they're only little cars, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Rumour has it in 3 weeks' time, and one day there'll be especially where Amjad lives. That's the Ramadan.
Yeah. But and this is the thing. One football matches Chris were watching. They had a break. When Oh, you got whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
A break so they could have refreshment because they were following Ramadan. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, Chris is well chuffed today because they won. Wednesday lost. And Leeds lost. And Stockport lost.
It was a good day all round then.
Sorry, Stuart.
Just waiting for Forest to lose now.
Yeah, he says I'm just waiting for Forest to lose now.
Blackburn lost as well.
Who did?
Yeah.
Blackburn.
Oh, they're in dire straits, Blackburn.
Blackburn.
It says Blackburn.
Did it? I thought it said Blackpool.
No, Blackburn. Blackburn.
Blackburn got hammered and all. They got hammered something like 5-0 or something.
But, Norwich is the relegation thing, and who did they play? I forgot.
Norwich.
Oh, Leicester.
They're waiting for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Norwich. Yeah, they played Leicester, didn't they?
Oh yeah. I watched it. I should know. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you know, I mean, it's there, isn't it? So yeah, Chris has had a good day all round. Yeah. And Leeds fans were booing it because they had, a break.
How do you mean they had a break?
It says that Stuart says Leeds versus City today, yes, so the followers could break their fast, which I thought was a lovely gesture.
So what did they do though? I don't
know. I don't understand it myself.
What did
it was something to do with Ramadan.
Stop the match. I'm lost here.
Oh no. Hi Tommy, how are you?
Hello Tommy, how are we doing?
Hey, our you know that great cushion that you gave us?
Yeah.
When Chris had that chair.
Yeah.
Tux fell in love with it.
Yeah, I've still got 2 more of them. 2 more of them great cushions here.
But yeah, it at the moment it's in my recliner. Well, your recliner, and yeah, it's 12 minutes into the game and a 2-minute stoppage. But there you go. Stuart knows more about it than what I do, but I do know they'd stopped the match. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, little Bella come knocking on the door.
Yeah.
I don't know how they've got cheek. Me.
Oh, it's been neighbourly. You should have invited her in and I'll give her a little drink and a biscuit.
Yeah. Chris says, I'm going to check, make sure door, because at half time he says, I'm going to make sure that door's locked. He says, I don't want her just walking in. But he wouldn't have answered it anyway, even if they weren't watching match. But yeah, he just said, have a camera, bugger off.
Huh?
I'm on about Bella.
Oh, little shit.
Oh, you were listening to it, were you, Stuart? I think Chris watched it, I think.
Hey?
Leeds and Man City. Did you watch Leeds and Man City?
Yeah, most of it.
Yeah, Chris says most of it. But
Leeds played well, but they got beat.
Stuart will be piping up in a bit.
Oh, I did. Book this, book that, book the other bastard.
I think there's only me can translate what he's saying.
Bastard this, bastard that, that bloody sky bastards, bloody this, bastards, everything's a bastard.
Oh. Amjad says we break our fast with a glass of water and a small bowl of fruit salad. There you go.
I brought my fast with flipping jacket potato.
Again.
Yeah. And her fried jacket potato. Oh, they love them. I love them. I just love
I
them.
actually tried doing jacket potatoes in air fryer.
Yeah, I slice them. I put my knife into them, not all the way through, until they just like open up like a flower into 4 parts, and I put it in, and I spray a bit of gear on it, and then I put a bit of mixed herbs on it or salt, whatever you want to put on it, and then 30 minutes at 200, and they come out absolutely lush. Brilliant.
I passed the Ellen Road Stadium on my way over here. Wow, were Leeds playing at home? I don't know. I ain't got Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Football Encyclopedia over there says they played at Ellen Road. But yeah, I mean, when I do jacket potatoes, I don't slice them. I just get knife and I'm going.
Yeah.
Take the frustration out on them. Just prick them.
But they come out absolutely lush. They do.
But you see, reason why we do on in oven because we put them in foil.
Yeah, I don't like them with foil on. I think it spoils the effect of them.
I don't like the skins crispy. I prefer my skins. Yeah, I like a soft skin.
Yeah, I like a good crispy one, mate. Crispy-ish.
But I bet they're nice. They're especially sprinkled with herbs.
Yeah, that's what I do, and then I get some beans or cheese or something.
Is it like a mixed herb thing?
Yeah.
Is it mixed? Yeah.
Little glass pots. I spray that stuff on first, and that's so it sticks to it, and then sprinkle on. They come out perfect, they do.
Oh, pardon me. Because in my bakery drawers, we've got is it Swartz or something? Oh, I don't know. Forget what. Yeah, and that Chris bought that because he wanted when we have steak, he puts some of that on, but he bought wrong thing.
Right.
Ah. See, partner is ever the tight Yorkshireman because he only goes to Costco because petrol's cheaper there.
Yeah.
But you see, that's one place that I've never been, Costco. Even though, when Callum, he worked for, is it Verisure? And they were sort of based in Costco. Because on Parkway, we've got like a industrial estate, that kind of thing. And the Costco's down there. But they had sort of like a thing inside, if you know what I mean. So it weren't actually part of Costco.
Yeah, Costco's used to be good, but they're not as good now.
I've never ever been.
They used to be cheap, but they're not. They're not as good as they were because all the other shops have become cheaper. You know what I mean? And these what you call warehouses, cash and carries, have lost their edge now because all the superstores are matching them up, for price.
Yeah.
It's like Booker, the alcohol place. They're all like country Booker, and you go in and it's hardly any difference from just what you get in Sainsbury's and stuff.
You see, I considered going to Costco and buying sort of my butter and things in bulk.
Yeah.
But you may as well just order off of Amazon and get me butter when I'm shopping.
Years ago, they were definitely good, but the gloss has gone off them now because there's so many bloody pound shops and bargain shops and all this kind of shop now. They're just not worth the aggro. We used to have a cute one called QS down here, and that were clothes, and that was super cheap. It's like Matalan. Matalan's no cheaper than anywhere else now. Matalan, and that were always a thing. And what's the other one called? I can't remember what it's called. There's another one that does food, clothes, and everything. I just can't.
TP Maxx?
No, it's one of these cash and carry places. I can't think what it's called. Big name, big name it is. It just escapes me what they're called now.
But yeah, I mean, like when I order my shopping, I get a big 500 gram block of butter.
Yeah.
Now, our local Asda don't do that. They only do them in 250 grams, which is a small block.
Yeah.
So I always make sure, like that, I get from there, and then rest of stuff, like I've just had some caster sugar because I was running low on caster sugar. You may as well, because you're getting it delivered to your door.
Bloody bugging me now what that name of that place is called.
I mean, over years, there's been a lot of different cash and carries, aren't there?
Yeah, this were quite a big name. I'm just actually looking on Google Maps because I know where it were, and it might be still there, unless it's gone.
Begin with B.
No, I think it begins with P, and I just can't think what it's called. Just can't think.
Same as you say. Over years, there's been a lot of
this they're
big
quite
name.
they're large. I think I'm sure they were a chain of quite a few, a bit like Costco, but oh no, it don't begin with P. Macro.
That's it.
Macro. There's me.
I'm sure
it begins with P. All right.
I've sort of been to them all. I've been to Booker's. I've been to Macro. And then there were another one, and I can't remember the name on
Macro,
it.
Yeah. That's it. That's the one. Because I used to deliver to it, but they're not as cheap. I think if you're a business and you're buying a large amount of bulk, then you do save a few quid. But for Joe Blogs, not worth it.
What the hell are you talking about, Tommy? When I were on about Schwartz, yeah, they make these, things, like garlic granules and steak. Yeah. Like seasonings. But I've been to one or two in my time, Booker's, and same as you say, you look at the prices of things, right? And then when you reckon it up, you know what I mean? It's not as cheap as what they make out. You know what I mean?
You got to remember, most of it, when you get till they add VAT on and everything as well.
That's what.
If you're buying in bulk, lots of bulk, I think there is a couple of quid to be saved, but it's not as good as it used to be. That is for sure.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, there's certain things that that are good for buying in bulk, but
But I've been in Booker a few times, and I'm just looking at prices, and I thought, cracky, this is just supermarket prices. It is. There's nothing special here.
Ooh, I bet you'd like this one, Richard. At Schwartz, they do a sweet and sticky Chinese barbecue seasoning. Cheesy chips. This is especially for your air fryer as well. Hi, Sanger.
Hello, Sanger.
Banging chicken seasoning and cheesy chip seasoning.
Excellent.
It says up your air fryer game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, at the moment in Sainsbury's, they're doing all this. They're going mad on Aldi price match. So you can get 5 big jacket potatoes, British bacon potatoes, they're called 5, for 70p in bags. You know what I mean? So I bought a couple of them. See, I stocked up thinking I was going to have no bloody car all weekend, so I stocked up a bit.
I tell you something though, Richard. This Schwartz website, it's got recipes galore. Air fryer buffalo ranch chicken wings.
Huh?
Air fryer elevated roast chicken.
Yeah.
Ooh. Grilled salmon with fresh cabbage and apple slaw.
I've done that. I've done salmon in air fryer, and that came out brilliant. I've done lasagna in it as well.
Let's have a look at casseroles.
Lasagna comes out superb in air fryer because that woman who used to deliver it here, lasagna always used to come in foil trays. So I used to just take the cardboard lid off and put them in for 20 minutes, and they come out perfect.
Yeah.
You just crisp the lid off slightly.
Ooh. Beef beer stew with herb dumplings.
Yeah.
I've used got a bonnie pack. What's one of them? She's talking in Glaswegian now.
A bonnie pack. Who's that?
Singer.
I can't see it. Where's she? What's it?
SG Plains.
Yeah, I know. I can't see where she's put. As you got a lad.
Bonnie pack.
Oh, it's just appeared now on mine. It's bloody slow. It's this chart. It's just appeared.
Sausage and apple casserole.
A bonnie pack, right? What else? One of them, Singer?
No, I've never even heard on it. Sausage, greens, and beans casserole.
Another macro, right?
Oh, never even heard on it. Chicken chasseur from scratch.
Yeah.
Be able to get your chef's hat on.
And bollocks to that.
Vegetable goulash.
Yeah, all the cheap here, Tommy. 70p for 5 big baking potatoes. British baking potatoes, they're called. But,
well, same as you say, they're trying to price Aldi.
yeah, well, loads of stuff in Sainsbury's at the moment has red badges on. Aldi price match. Tins of beans for 30p. Aldi price match. Heinz soups. Aldi price match.
Ooh. Well, that's because they've got a chili jalapeno seasoning, a medium one, and then it says warning, chili jalapeno.
Yeah, bugger that. Bugger the jalapenos. They are flipping fierce.
Price of chips, what, £6 for a portion of chips?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we're not that dear, but I bet you're talking £3.50 here, £4 here.
Tandoori curry powder. They do. What's sumac? I've never even heard of sumac.
You used to be Prime Minister, weren't you?
Eh?
You're not Prime Minister.
I've never even heard on it.
Right. Very good. I don't know what it is. It's obviously something, some spicy stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Turmeric. Paprika.
I did cheese on toast in mine, and it come out brilliant. It did. Cheese on toast done in an air fryer, right? Come out superb. It did. I put bread in first, just browned it slightly. Then I put my cheese in and put the other slice on top, and just give it a whack for a few more minutes, and it come out heavenly. It did. But not really allowed to eat cheese, so that was just a novelty.
Well, I mean, it's all right every now and again.
Yeah, it's not so bad on a jacket potato, you know, because there's not many calories in a jacket spud. You know, only problem with potatoes and stuff like that, it's all flipping carbohydrates and stuff, which is not good. But I ordered a smoked sausage supper and a single smoked sausage, £23. Jesus Christ.
I mean, we don't have a takeaway or a chip shop or whatever very often, but we can feed 3 of us for less than 30 quid. And that feeds 3 of us. This sumac, it says, is a tangy, deep red spice made from dried ground berries of the wild sumac shrub, offering a tart, lemony flavour with earthy notes.
That's what we need. A nice tart.
It says it's used to add citrusy acidity to grilled meats, salad like fattoush, wherever that is, dips and rice dishes.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's like a sour spice. So there you go. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I'll be rushing out to buy one of them tomorrow. I do need some more herbs, I must admit. I'm going to get some more.
I mean, you know, are you going to go and get it off at shelf, not knowing what it is or anything, or wait till you've added it to something before you find out what it is? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, you totally confused me there, but yeah, I'll go with that.
No, I mean, you go in herbs and spices aisle.
I don't
You see sumac and you think,
herbs and spices aisle.
Well, in Asda they've got all spices and like cinnamon and nutmeg and things like that. But then they've got like the seasoning stuff.
I go in Sainsbury's. First of all, look on Cheap Trolley. We all little whoops.
With yellow stickers on.
Correct. I look on that because when I last went in on Thursday, they were doing hot cross buns for 40p. Hot cross buns, 40p. For 6 hot cross buns, 40p. Can't beat that, can you?
No.
Because I got my mum some.
Does she enjoy them?
Oh yeah.
She like them toasted.
Yeah, that's exactly what she does with them. She puts them in a toaster, then near enough sets house on fire trying to get them out when it won't.
Dollop of butter on top.
She puts them in and then drags them out with a pair of scissors.
I wonder if she don't electrocute us then.
Yeah, you won't get electric shock off a toaster. Not the only heated elements, but she puts them in and then they don't eject right, do they? Them fat hot cross bun things. So she roots them out with a pair of scissors.
Mind you, it don't matter what state they're in when they come out at toaster. I mean, slap some butter on, they go down a treat.
Correct. Yeah, so you see, I did her extra shopping as well on Thursday, thinking I'm going to be without a car for a few days, because I thought, God, she'll want this. She'll ask me for that, so I thought I'll get extra, and it turned out to be no need for it. So she's overrun now with bread and stuff.
I've downloaded a few Easter recipes already,
but she what I keep telling her. I did a Blut got electric shock.
I think she means she did get electric shock.
Off what? Tangut toaster?
These are mini egg slutty brownies.
Ah.
Talk about chocolate overload there. And cream egg cookie pie. Another chocolate overload there. And this one is a salted caramel mini egg tart, especially for Richard.
Yeah.
Making him a tart.
Yeah. I'm sticking a knife in a toaster, right? You must have touched one at wire somewhere, Sengi. You must have touched a wire somewhere. I said that to Mum, though. I said you'll end up getting electric shock off bloody toaster. But she won't listen.
Hey, can anybody remember these?
Yeah, that's I didn't know they were called custard slices, but I remember them. They're like a vanilla to me, does that?
Yeah. Well,
Vanilla
it's
with
like,
a fancy top on it.
it's oh, puff pastry, and then you make like a custard. Well, the way the recipe goes, you get your sheets of puff pastry, and the tin that you're using, like cut a 8-inch square piece out of your puff pastry, 2 of, and then you put 1 in your tin, and then you, I forgot what it said now.
Did it make you jump, Senga? Back in a sec. Make you jump when you stuck your knife in toaster.
Oh yeah, you cut 2 8-inch squares of puff pastry out, and you put them on a baking tray, and you bake them. But then you make your custard, put 1 in your tin, make your custard, put that in your tin, and put the other square on top of that. So it's like white chocolate on top, and then yeah. That's why Senga has to straighten her hair, because she got electrocuted with toaster. But yeah, quite fancy having a go at that as well, the custard slice. But yeah, I mean, some people make it different, it's just pastry, custard, and then pastry. But this one, you've got like a white milk chocolate, white chocolate thing. But yeah, the other one is what I've got, candy bar chocolate tart. And it's like, you get these, oh, like fudge, these minis, and use that. And that's it, look. So, or I think all that is a no-bake one. But yeah, I ain't had one of them custard slices in years. And I seen the recipe, and it's a Dr. Oetker recipe, but it's cheating because you're buying ready-made puff pastry, which I don't mind. You still got to assemble it and cook it and whatever, or bake it, should I say. You know what I mean? But yeah. And obviously, puff pastry is baked before you, 1 inch tin, custard, another square of pastry on top, and then obviously you put chocolate on it, and then you let it all set and everything before you cut it up into slices. I keep saying, Senga, that I'm going to have a crack at chocolate eclairs, but the last time I made choux pastry was years and years and years ago. But I'd love to make either cream puffs or chocolate eclairs or even profiteroles, because I have got a nozzle that will inject the cream into the profiteroles, and it's like a long. Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. These are the long nozzles that I've got. And that's how you put the jam in your donuts as well. So I've got them nozzles. So if I were to make, I mean, there's a profiterole picture there. What's that noise?
I don't know. It's my outdoor security camera triggering for some reason. I'm just going to investigate. We want a neighbours putting something big. Get out! Get out! Get out!
In or empties in bin.
Yeah. Just investigate.
You took your time, didn't you?
Huh?
I says you took your time, didn't you? But yeah, I've got the nozzle to make profiteroles and inject the cream into the profiteroles as well. Who is it?
What?
Who is it?
Don't know yet. I haven't found him. I'm just playing back now. A bit next door neighbour downstairs.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's next door neighbour downstairs putting some rubbish in bins. Thought it would be. She never comes at night time. She always comes during day.
But yeah, I've just been saying, I keep saying I'm going to have a crack at profiteroles or chocolate eclairs or whatever. But with profiteroles, I've actually got the nozzles. So when it injects, it'd inject the cream into the profiteroles. We are cutting them, if you know what I mean. So I've got everything, me.
Flipping tripped over a rug in here last night and all.
You did?
Yeah, flipping. It flipping hurts.
What, the runner or the actual rug?
Here.
Oh.
I don't know how I did it. I just seemed to like lose my balance and I was flat on my back. Flipping cats climbing all over me, thinking I was playing some sort of game.
She was just concerned about you.
Standing on keyboard. Bloody hell. Yeah, I weren't impressed.
But yeah, I might have a crack at it.
I blame Senga.
What for? Tripping off it rug.
As good as anybody to blame.
Yeah.
No, it's next door. It's the man. It's the downstairs neighbour putting his rubbish in bin. She did it other day. It's a usual trick. Flipping bring about 10 ton of rubbish all at one hit.
Did Senga eventually get a?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I think I know what you're going to ask, the voucher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because last night when I left, it was processing, weren't it?
Yeah, well, it was slow. It was really slow, that, because I checked before I went to bed and it was still processing. I think Amazon were having a bit of bother, you see, because it said every time I kept clicking on my order page, it kept saying, sorry, we cannot all display all of your orders at the moment. I got a text message off Everett today and I deleted it. It said, Everett, attempted delivery today at 11:24 a.m. was unsuccessful as there was no answer and signature was required to reschedule. Hit this link. I thought, yeah, you can piss off.
Yeah.
I'm not nothing ordered, so I knew they weren't delivering me out.
Well, you must think I've dropped off a Christmas tree.
And there's no way on this planet will they ever be able to deliver anything here.
No. Or attempt to deliver it.
Correct. Absolutely. There's no way. Yeah. No, that's all the good stuff, yeah. No, I've no camera in here, Tommy. It's the only bit where I've no camera. I've got one in my hallway and I've got umpteen outside. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a loads outside.
Senga wants to know what you did when you lots of a tip.
Who Senga did you get?
Senga says, what did you do?
When?
When you fell.
Oh, I fell over in here, yeah, last night. I don't know what I thought. I don't know. It felt like I tripped through a rug, but I might not have done. I might just, I don't know. I just fell over, flat on my back.
You do things like that when you're going on a bit, Richard.
Yeah.
Believe me.
You know, I was just turning around. I was shuffling away over there, sort of round coffee table, and I don't know what happened, but I just fell over and it friggin' hurts. I know that, so I landed right on my hip. Oh, that's all I flipping need. So this morning I was walking around, I was like flipping, we're in a good place.
Quasimodo.
Yeah. Took a couple of Cocodamols anyway to take the edge off.
Senga said, "Did you get my thank you message?"
Yes, I did, Senga.
But
yeah.
I mean, this is the thing, Tommy. You're hardly going to film yourself falling over.
Well, yeah, but on the other breath, you're already going to film yourself naked, are you, and transmit it over you?
Yeah, but that were a genuine mistake, though, that Richard.
Falling
He didn't
over.
intentionally.
Falling over with a genuine mistake. I didn't deliberately do it.
You know what I mean? You didn't intend to.
The falling over with a bad bit, it was getting back up after.
No, tell me about it.
That was a fun bit. I had to like crawl up on the settee and Cat's flipping shoving against me. I'm really a piss off, Cat.
Yeah, you have to shuffle yourself over to the sofa, get a good grip on something sturdy, and try to loosen up.
I had a glass in my hand and something else in my hand. Oh, my glass and my phone, and they're flipping shot off. Fortunately, glass landed in her bed.
I bet you couldn't do that again.
Yeah, glass landed in her bed. Yeah. But
yeah. The thing is, Tommy, like such as me with my knees and Richard with his hip, the thing is, it can just give way any time.
Correct. And problem is, you haven't got the control of it like you have on your good leg because I don't know, you just haven't. It's like yesterday when I had to walk nearly a mile to bus stop from garage. Don't think that helped. But
I mean, when you said you said your good hip. I mean, I ain't got a good knee, to write home about. Both my knees is knackered. But yeah, when I fell a few times, I've sort of, when that sofa were there, I'd crawl over to that or shuffle myself over there, sort of try and turn on my knees, and then get a grip on something.
Yeah.
And you get one leg in up, and then you have to pull your other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all part and parcel on it, Tommy.
Correct.
I could, even with my walker, I could be going and then I'll go, oh, and Chris will say, "What you done?" I says, "My leg's just gone." He says, and he sort of tries and makes a joke on it, and he says, "Why, where's it gone to?" You know what I mean?
Where's it gone to? It's gone outward.
Yeah. But yeah, it does happen. It just sort of buckles, I don't know.
I'm going to lean on them a bit, these doctors. I'm going to say, look, enough's enough. Let's get cracking here now.
That's it.
Let's get me under the knife.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to keep pushing them. I mean, it's like with my leg yesterday. I only went for me being 12 injection. I thought, well, while I'm here, I'm going to mention about my leg. It's. I mean, like last night and night before, the cramp is horrendous. You imagine having cramp in the calf muscle in back of your leg.
See, Sanger said she had Claudia Queener. Bloody hell.
What's that?
I have no idea.
You said it like you understood what
I was joking. But does she not present her on Strictly Come Dancing?
No, that was Claudia Winkleman. Anyway, so yeah, I only went for my B12 injection. I thought, I'm gonna get me 2 pence worth in here. And I says to her, I says, this bloody leg of mine, I says, it's sometimes it's all right, and then others it's horrendous. I says, like for the last 2 nights, I says I've had terrible cramping back of my leg. I says, and it gets me like, oh, I may as well just go to doctors and say, well, amputate my leg. That bit end on it. You know what I mean? But that's just how you feel.
It's
You
a
know what I mean?
spinal. Claudia Queener is a spinal injury.
Oh.
Within your spinal cord, extends from the brain down, and it's basically your spine, the nerves in your spine.
Oh, you learn something new every day there, Richard.
Yeah, Claudia Equina.
It's when back goes and can paralyse. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're getting to Claudia Winkleman, but because it's kind of spelling that threw me off there.
Yeah.
It's called Claudia Equina.
But there you go. But yeah, I were that pissed off, and you know, and you know, when you've got this cramp in your leg, you don't know what to do with it. You know, put it in air, stick it out of bed. You know what I mean? You're trying everything to try and get yourself comfortable, and it you can't.
Yeah.
But I won't like that, Senga. Won't like that one bit. So I just says to her, I says, look, I says, the way it is at the moment, I says, I think I'd be better off having me, having my leg amputated. And that's sort of when she says, oh, I'll refer you to lymphedema. She says they specialise in that kind of thing, blah, 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 blah. Oh, first thing, have you tried using, them stocking things? I says, yeah. I says, you just cut blood circulation off.
Yeah, well, no, what they do is they press the arteries and they make it work harder so it pumps in. That's how it works.
But yeah.
Another thing you can try for lymphedema is having your legs massaged. Apparently, if you massage them, that gets it going again, gets the flow going again. If you massage,
They're listening.
Yeah, well, it does. I looked it up. When you were talking about it last night, I was looking it up, and apparently, massaging the legs gets the flow going again.
Do I have to stick my legs in here?
No, somebody massages them.
Yeah.
Because you can usually tell if the skin goes quite hard on the leg, because it gets quite hard and like almost a bit scaly sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly what mine.
Apparently, if you massage them, but you have to get somebody else to do it because obviously you can't really reach yourself. But that is supposed to be really good, massaging it, because it gets the lymphatic glands pumping again and all that.
Yeah.
You know,
the phrase that comes to mind, Richard, is why have a dog and bark yourself?
Yeah. I got a Brill massager. Have you, Senga?
Is it one of them?
It's a little Taiwanese bloke. He's in cupboard. He pops out the cupboard every time he's required.
And she shuts him back in.
Yeah. It's called Rubber Legadong.
Hi, Bill.
Hello, Bill. How are we doing? Yeah, I'm fine too as well.
We're looking for a massager.
Yeah. Senga needs a massage. Jeanette needs a massage.
Yeah. Only my leg, though.
Bill looks like he's seen a ghost. Puts it around your neck, but it does all of your body. How does that work, Senga?
Does it send pulses down you?
Sounds like my cup of tea, does that? Yeah, the love buzz, yeah. That's the one. The love buzz.
Oh, guess what, Richard?
What?
My monthly membership's just gone out my bank.
Oh, well, fire. You got to be in it to win it.
Yeah. I was just going to message you and all, Senga. I'm sure we were separated at birth, me and Senga.
Yeah, just a link to a massage that you dangle around your neck.
Yeah, it's, you know, that my bad leg, Tommy, it's round the back, it's all like lumpy.
Yeah.
Only way I can describe it, it's all lumpy.
Hard skin.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's same on the front.
That's
But
definitely lymphatic, is that? Definitely.
The cramps are in the back bit.
Yeah.
In the calf muscle. I mean, I've got me doody-dar on now.
Get some baby oil and get Chris doing that. You know, up and down the leg. I watched a video about
what
it.
to do, my dears, Richard.
I watched a video about it, and when you were talking last night, and they said that's the best way to relieve it because it gets it moving, it gets the fluids moving.
Baby,
You know what I mean?
baby oil, and you've got to massage
Well,
the leg.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be baby oil. I'm just thinking of something
Yeah.
simple, but some sort of oil is shit. So you can slide your hands down, but that is what they recommend.
So you can slide your hands up
It
and down.
gets the fluid moving again.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I'd train Kat to do it, but it should be no damn good.
Put some baby oil up back here, or on your hip, and let her need you a biscuit.
She koala birds me every time I get in bed. She does that, clamps on for a free ride.
I couldn't get her off that last night.
Okay, I'm done playing.
Oh, good of you to come up, Bill, and say nothing for the first 5 minutes.
Well, I was busy.
Where are you today? Are you actually at home, or are you just generally?
I'm actually at home today.
Try drinking some quinine. Oh yeah, quinine.
What's that?
Yeah, last week I was in Indiana. The week before I was in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kinda like-
a bit.
From an English perspective, I went from London to the middle of Scotland, and then I went from London to the middle of the Netherlands. No, middle of Germany.
It's derived from the bark of the cinchona tree. It's quinine.
Quinine is primarily used as a medication to treat severe or chloroquine-resistant Plasmodium falciparum malaria.
That's the one.
See, to me, it sounds like you're saying a different word.
I'm speaking in a language I didn't even know I knew.
Well, it's quinine.
It is also occasionally prescribed for nocturnal leg cramps.
Yeah.
Though its effectiveness is modest, with a roughly 20% reduction in episodes. I want it to, yeah. I was going to say,
Told you.
partners can-
The first thing to try is get Chris on the leg.
Bananas.
Put your leg on a stool, and if Chris just straddles the bad leg and goes up and down with
Hey, I've got an even better idea. I can lay on my front and let him.
yeah, whatever, whichever, but he's got to do it. You know, you've got to put your arm. I watched the video on it. You've got to get your arms round tight and pull it up and down. It's almost like you're tossing off a shire horse. You know what I mean?
All I heard in the whole thing that I understood was I'll lay down on my stomach and let him get on top, and then I heard, and then push up and down. Yeah, that will distract you anyway.
Yeah, but I watched a video on it last night, and that is exactly what you do, and it gets the flow going again.
Bananas.
Oh, yeah, it says a common side effect includes synco, whatever it is, a syndrome characterized by ringing in the ears. I've already got bloody tinnitus in the ear. But you can get quinine tonic water, same as Park Nest and Tommy says.
Yep.
Ugh. Says it gives it a bitter taste. It can help with leg cramps and restless leg syndrome.
Yeah, that's bad. It's that restless leg syndrome. I've had that a long time ago. It's bloody awful.
Bella has it.
Yeah, I only had it for a short spell, but I went to doctors and he said that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It
you
was
can't
horrendous.
keep your legs still.
No, it was like I had flipping cramp in the bottom half of my leg at night, and I was constantly.
Gin was added to it to make it more palatable. I don't like gin either.
But,
I mean, would a splash of orange juice or something, yeah, to make it a bit more palatable. Because I don't like tonic water and I don't like.
I find a good way to help you sleep is just a few good Bacardis and Cokes. That works for me. Just got to be careful of falling over beforehand.
See, the thing is, Richard, the only thing it does for me is make me piss more.
Oh, I'm not too bad, but well,
I've reordered my magnesium and all.
you've still been taking it, yeah.
Yeah,
And do you feel it's made a difference?
I do. Like before, I'd wake up and it'd take me ages to get back to sleep, and then I need to go out for a pee again. But now I seem to sleep a lot more soundly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm a light sleeper. And every time Callum comes out his bedroom and goes to the bathroom for a pee, I'd hear him going out of bed and opening the door and slamming the door. But now, there's quite a few times I never even hear him go out of bed. So I seem to sleep a lot more soundly. Yeah, I still wake up, to go for a pee and whatever, but it seems to have improved, not the amount of sleep, but it's improved the quality of my sleep, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I've been trying it. Correct. But you really should try the massaging one. That won't cost you nothing. You just have to get Chris on it.
Yeah.
I
mean, it could even use some of this zero-based cream.
Anything, just to avoid rubbing your leg to bloody pieces. Any sort of cream.
Yeah. We see, this is the thing as well. Before we go to bed at night, he always puts some of that Algicel on the back of my legs. And hi, Joel, how are you?
Hello,
and I always say to him, don't rub too vigorously because it hurts.
Yeah. That's what you want to do. Up and down. I watched the video and it's up and down, and eventually, the hardness, because your leg will be quite hard.
You're manipulating the veins and the muscles in your leg.
The swollen leg will be quite hard in that area, and when you're getting it right because it starts to soften up.
Yeah. The magnesium is, Tommy. You see, I started doing what Richard does, and I take one in the morning and one at night before I go to bed. You take 2 a day.
I can't remember how we come up. Oh, that way. I said to daughter, I said to daughter, daughter, I said, we were talking about stuff, and I said, I always seem to want to have a piss during the night and get up and having a piss. And she said, I think it was her who said, try magnesium, order some magnesium. Says that'll help that out. Some more magnesium tablets, capsules,
I can't actually show you the thing because I bought mine in a packet and I put them in one of my spare glucosamine.
The first thing she said to me when I said it to her, she says, well, you're not diabetic, are you? I said, no. I said, I've checked. I've had a check for that, and I'm not.
Yeah.
That's pissing a lot is a surefire sign of diabetes.
But another thing is, the problem that Callum's been having. They said it's caused by an overactive bladder.
Yeah.
I mean, don't think I put them in because I bought them in a.
Yeah. So since I've been on them, I've been managing to go all night, more or less, most nights now.
I'm the same, Singer. But I have noticed as well, I do tend to go longer spells in between before needing to get out for a pee. So it is helping in some way, and I've not felt as fatigued or tired. So, in my opinion, it does help. And you see, Richard recommended them, so then I got some. Yeah,
Daughter that told me. I think it was daughter. Must have been.
yeah.
I don't think of anybody else. I don't know anybody else who knows about that shit.
Well, you were on about all these supplements and blah de blah de blah, and she
That's
said,
that.
she said,
She said it's nonsense. She says if you take too many of these vitamin this, that, loads of vitamin tablets, she says all you do is create a toxic mass in your stomach that doesn't denote. And she says you shouldn't take them all together. She said you should split them up over a day. So otherwise,
and that's when she recommended you take magnesium, didn't she?
yeah, that's how we got on subject, because she saw all bottles and sachets of shit I had in cupboard. And she says, just lamping them down every morning is not doing you any good. She says, all that happens is your stomach works overtime to dissolve them and you end up getting nothing out of anything.
But yeah, I started taking 2 in the morning and both together in the morning. And I was like this sort of mid, going on it. I was dead tired. But Richard thought you only took 1, but I says, no, you don't, you take 2. Yeah. So Richard started taking 1 in the morning and 1 at night.
Yeah.
So I started doing the same, just taking 1 in the morning and then 1 at night.
I'll take another one as well, and I can't remember what it is. Next time I get up, I'll have a look at tub, and that way, sister-in-law told me to take that. I can't remember what it is. And she said, that's really good for you. She says, take 1 of them every day, and I can't remember what it is. And she actually got me a jar. She did. And she's she is a fully qualified DNA expert and into tablets and chemicals and all sorts of shit. So she knows her stuff when it comes to medicine.
Yeah, I mean, Senga's on odd stuff for sleep. I mean, I don't take anything for my sleep.
I take diazepam and diazepam. Jesus Christ, Senga. Diazepam, that's what they do to soldiers.
I'm no fun today, so I'm going to go play.
You're going to go and play?
Okie dokie then.
I'm busy making a new me.
A new me? Excellent. Yep. Why are you making a new me? Will you make a new me for me as well?
And me?
Yeah. Knock about 30 years off it and give me some hot Barbie doll as a friend.
Well, I just got myself a whole new AI suite.
Yeah.
And I'm using it to make an avatar that's me.
We've been told that before, Senga, and both me and Richard took turmeric and it don't, yeah.
I've got some turmeric now in cupboard and I give up with it because I was taking it all the time and I didn't feel any benefit from it whatsoever.
Neither did I.
But I'll show you this tub of this.
Hey, that's the thing, Richard. I seen a thing other day. They've now got robotic ladies.
Oh, hellfire.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you put guys in charge of the robots.
I couldn't imagine that, having a robot. Imagine that. You staring at?
Like real ladies don't give us enough headaches.
You staring at? A robotic lady. No, I've seen some of them on these videos, and it's not for me. That. Be nice to have one just to sort of like hoover and dust and stuff. Diazepam since 18, bloody hell, Senga. That's what they give to people in the army to make them have a steady aim. These sharpshooters.
Hey, they're nearly as priced as a new whip, Richard.
Catch it. Goodbye. All
I'm
right.
gonna go work on this. I'm trying to get a video out with purely digital meat.
Yeah. The struggle with my Hoover, it's acting up again. I'm going to have to. Who are you staring at? Yeah, I don't know what she's up to.
Oh, they do them on Amazon, Richard.
What, a robotic woman?
Yeah.
Well, go on, show me one. What's this? Are you taking the piss now, Jeanette, or what?
Highly advanced human-sized and realistic androids like those priced. Oh, you need a second mortgage.
Lydia.
$150,000.
Oh, fucking hell, I too. I'll have one white, one black. Ebony and Ivory. Come on, let's get them delivered. Come on, you get moving. Get off my keyboard. Come on, then, Rick. Come on, let's see a picture. One for Christ's sake. Suspense is killing.
I'm looking. Give me a chance, man.
I've got a Brill DeWalt Hoover. Fucking knickers. I mean, to be fair, she's not bad looking for a robot. Is she just a head or is there a body with that? Fucking hell. That's on Amazon.
No, it's on it. It says I don't think they actually sell. This is on it. It's Realbotics. It's called. They do. Oh fucking hell! Look at that ugly bastard.
Oh no, I don't like that. But that's
Imagine waking up to that every morning.
Real what? Realbotics.
Realbotics, spelt with BOTIX.
I'm on it. I'm on it. The guy looks a bit weird.
A pre-designed face or create a fully customized design. You can, you know, customize your own.
Fucking knickers. Can't believe it.
Oh, there's one with dark hair there. Look, Richard.
Yeah, I'm just watching one there. She's there with short skirts.
Says they're big in Japan.
She's got a bloody short skirt on, so. Fucking hell. Oh, it's creepy as that. Well, creepy. That'd scare me, that. Come on, Richard, let's go to bed. Imagine if you just...
Step into the future of human-robot interaction.
That bloke doesn't look good. He looks...
No, oh God, it looks creepy, doesn't it?
And imagine if a wig fell off and all fuses and stuff. I can't believe shit like that's available. The guy looks like flipping Michael Myers at flipping Halloween.
It does look creepy though, doesn't it?
But I mean,
here, Richard, it says, enjoy the option to plug in or use a built-in battery with an estimated life of between 4 to 8 hours.
Fucking shit. I mean, yeah, they're creepy.
Prices starting at $125,000.
They're creepy. I mean, I saw there's a guy on YouTube and he does them. He does AI robots and he connects them to that chat GPT, and they actually start to turn against you. You know what I mean, and become naughty robots.
It says here the Realbotics robot controller provides access to powerful AI features, including the ability to integrate your preferred language, so you can have whatever language you want.
That's the most important bit, Sanger.
Whether for personal enjoyment, development, or business applications, this plan offers a range of customization options and ensures your robot stays up to date with the latest AI capabilities.
Nah, fuck that. No way. No chance. 150 grand, you could have a world-class flipping doodah around every night for years. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What is the world coming to, me?
Well, it's but it breaks open jars, hasn't it, though, Richard?
Flipping nice. With that price, you'd have to open my wallet to know.
Yeah, no.
God.
But yeah, the men ones are dead creepy.
Oh, horrible.
Hank.
Hank?
This one's Hank, look. Even he's creepy.
He looks like that guy who talks about space. I can't think of his damn name.
But yeah. yeah, the guy one's just creepy. Dead creepy. Dead creepy. Ooh. There's a thing on YouTube and it says sleep with her anytime. Just type in YouTube, Richard, humanoid robots. You can get a robot dog on Amazon. Like pets. But yeah. Creepy, creepy, creepy. And yeah, it does sound German. Hank. You know, can you imagine saying, Hank, just go and get me a glass of water?
Look into the light. God, fucking bitch.
But yeah.
What are you doing here? What are you doing, little Marsh Stewart?
Oh, I mean, Hank, do you fancy a wank? Yeah, Senga's not the same wave. Yeah, not the same wavelength as me. I mean, I'm sure you can change the names, but Hank is really creepy looking. As is, I mean, female ones look a lot better than the men ones, I must
That
admit.
blonde one looks alright.
But the men ones are dead creepy. But, you know, I think I've got better things to spend my money on than, yeah, 150 grand on a bloody robotic wherever. But yeah. But there you go. I mean, they used, marketing, all this kind of shit. You know what I mean? But and you can even customize its language. So if you want a sexy robot, and let's say you want it to speak, what's your preferred language, Richard? What?
Mine's flipping, keep your gob shut and say nothing.
Is it Australian, the accent, or?
Yeah, definitely Australian for me.
Yeah. Will you even be able to program it to speak in an Australian accent?
I like Geordie women accents, I like Welsh women accents, and I like Australian women accents.
So any accent will do.
No. There's certain accents I can't stand on women, and Scouse is one of them. Get down, cock, for God's sake.
I mean, that Help My Arse Is Haunted, that celebrity version, God, there's a lot of Geordies on there, and I cannot tell or understand what they're saying.
Yeah, I can't. But Geordie, there's two sorts of Geordie women. Some of them are really rough as hell and they sound horrendous. But yet some of the more posher ones sound really good.
But this is the thing. I mean, like, let's say, for instance, you bought one. You can customize it to any accent that you wanted. So if you say, well, I want a I want a sexy Australian accent or an
Like Joelle, exotic accent, and French. That's an exotic accent. It's French.
But yeah, you know what I mean. You can customize it. I
French.
says earlier on. I says, can you imagine turning around saying, "Hank, go and get me a drink." Hank.
I couldn't imagine even having a robot in house. I mean, no, not on a chance.
It's creepy what the world can do now.
Correct. Well, you need to have a look at that YouTube channel. I can't remember his bloody name, but he's into all that AI shit. And he builds a robot, and he has Chat GPT, whatever it's called, connected to the robot, and the robot starts to get a bit cranky, losing its marbles and getting a bit.
I've just looked on them robot sites, and basically there's loads of YouTube videos of just Android female robot. Just type that in. Hank, that's good for a wank. But yeah, you know what I mean? There's tons of videos on YouTube about them.
Yeah, Brazilian. I like a Brazilian, but not the accent. I don't even know what a Brazilian person sounds like, to be fair. Australian and New Zealand accent women, I think it sounds hot. I've even actually got my Alexa is set to Australian accent. You know what I mean? And I like Geordie women accent. I like Welsh women accent, and I like French women accents. That's nice. I mean, French women have a certain, I don't know, so much about it. I don't know. But we have a lot of Polish women here, near where I live, just down the road, a few miles down the road, and the Polish women they always look after themselves. But yeah, the only thing I find with Polish women is they've got quite hard facial features, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? They're quite stern faces, but they're always well turned out, and their bodies are always, they're always in fine fettle. You know what I mean? Jolly fine fettle, dear.
There's a woman. I've sent you a video where a woman talking Brazilian.
Well, it must be like Partner says, it must be talking in Portuguese.
But this is a thing as well, Senga. Chris is with you on that one because his Siri on his phone, he's changed that to Irish.
Lancashire. What's Lancashire?
Lancashirean.
What's that?
The Lancashire accent.
Oh yeah, Lancashire. Well, there you go. You're talking. Well, yeah. You're very right there.
Wonder where Gary is tonight.
I don't know. We were here last night. Weren't we? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, different people like different accents, don't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not into Scouse, I must admit, on both females or males. Not strong Scouse. I don't mind a bit of Scouse.
I quite like a Liverpool accent.
You what?
I quite like a Liverpool accent.
You're taking this.
No.
I just said I don't like flipping Scouse. That's Liverpool.
But not very, like here in Yorkshire.
I don't mind Irish. I think that's another one as well, Irish women accent. Some's good and some's not. Some's strong and some isn't.
That's it.
Irish woman's accent is like ding-a-dong.
It's like Scottish accents. I mean, I've driven all over Scotland, and you can go from one area to another and they sound totally different. You know what I mean? It's weird.
I was just about to say, here in Yorkshire, we've got like people that talk very broad Yorkshire, and I mean broad. But then you've got people that have just got like a slight Sheffield accent.
So that's what, just to briefly change the subject, that's what sister-in-law gave me. Probiotics plus pre-probiotics, 80 billion CPU, whatever they are.
Probiotics?
Miracle Greens, highest strength. And she said to me, and she is a proper top scientist, his sister-in-law, so she knows her shit when it comes to medicine. But I've been all over Scotland, and the guy I met, because when I first went, I had to meet this rep in Hamilton. And yeah, I think Gary's got one of them robots in his wardrobe. I met this rep in Hamilton, I did. It's funny, we called Roy Rogers, he were, because I laughed at his name and he weren't amused, but anyway. And he just sounded just like Sean Connery.
Is that the one, Richard?
Yeah, Miracle Green, that's the one, yeah. What is it? And sister-in-law says, take one of these. She says they're really good for you every day. Is it one a day? I think it is. I think that's all I take anyway, one a day. And I've been taking them ever since she gave them me.
It says probiotic bacteria complex. Hiya, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. How we doing?
Right, I'll
Yeah, you'll have to bet it.
Max Strength General Purpose Probiotic.
Yeah.
A great choice for those looking to support a diverse microbiome with 80 billion CFU bio.
Oh, that's it. I'm always looking to support my microbiome, whatever that is.
Yeah. It says 80 billion CFU biocultures in one daily capsule. Probiotics for women and men alike. Each bottle contains 60 capsules, providing a 2-month supply. With added prebiotics, our capsules contain 20 diverse, high-quality probiotic biocultures.
Yeah, that's what we need. I like a bit of bioculture. I've always said I'm quite cool.
And 2 types of organic prebiotics working together to support you. Prebiotics act as food for probiotics and help them grow. Survives the gut.
Yeah.
From start to finish, this probiotic is designed to survive the harsh environment inside your gut and maximise the colonisation of our biocultures.
That's it. That's the one. You got to get them biocultures going.
Backed by science, our probiotics 20-in-1 blend is based on research. We have partnered with a network of experts to help review our probiotic supplement and research, so you can get a wide, diverse variety, but it don't actually say what it does.
No, this is it. You see, that's it, because it's diverse. You see, it's especially it's like the Jason Donovan of tablets.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look in a minute, Senga.
But sister-in-law actually got me this package. She said, take one of them every day. She says they're a must, and she is a proper doctor, biochemist.
I mean, this is the thing. I mean, in the gallery, it's Bifidobacterium adolescentis, 4 billion CFU.
Oh, that's it. See, that's the key, is that I like a lot of CFU in my tablets.
And I do not understand a frigging thing.
You don't know what CFU is?
No.
You just can't fucking understand.
That one's a good one. Why choose our biocultures?
Because sister-in-law told me. She bought it me.
13 lactobacillus species.
I mean,
now that were a long way from
all the ingredients in back. Look at that list of
I
ingredients.
know, that's what I've just seen on back. That were I were reading, and I says I don't understand the frigging thing about that. That there.
There it is. You
If you look on Amazon,
you take one of them and you're flipping climbing chimneys half an hour later.
13 lactobacillus species, 6 Bifidobacterium species.
It's Welsh, Tommy, there it is.
And 1 Streptococcus.
That's it, that's called Streptococcus, that's the one.
Yeah, and it just says you only need to take 1 a day.
But she's a really top qualified biochemist, scientist, whatever she does. She works with DNA and all that shit, and she knows when it comes to medicines and so. Because every time anybody gets out prescribed to them, they always ring her up and say, "What's this?" And she'll go.
By the look of things, it is if you don't eat a lot of vegetables, etc.
Yeah, did Fred Dimner use it? Yeah.
and like onions and things like that, because that's on the pictures.
I need to buy. I need to on Monday. I'm going to buy some shit from my pot. You know what I mean?
You've not gone into eating shit now, have you?
No, some shit from my pot. You know what I mean? My pot.
That's all bacteria. Now,
I love onions. I could get an onion, peel it, and eat it like an apple.
oh God, no.
I love onions. I wouldn't do that, but I could do. You know what I mean? That's how much I love them.
But yeah, I'll put it in my basket. I'll take your word for it, Richard.
Yeah, well, if sister-in-law says it, she knows her shit. I mean, she knows her shit.
And I'll get the exact same one as what you've got.
She is top qualified in this field of shit in medicine and stuff. Because I've got some I've had stuff off doctors in the past, and she said to me, she said, "What did they say about it?" And I said, "Well, they didn't say anything." They said, "Well, they should have done." You know, because I got some. I'll tell you what it was. When I was in Scotland, that wedding. Remember that wedding I went to in Scotland? My flipping it were killing me because I've been up and down this bloody hill and pissing about on this golf thing, and I went to the chemist. I thought, I'm going to have to get some material chemist, and I saw some stuff, and it was called Flarin. And especially for joint pain, it said Flarin. It's ibuprofen, especially for joint pain. And I got some, and it was good. It helped a lot. And when I got back home, and I told her, I said, "God, my bloody hip were playing." Well, she were at the wedding. Actually, she was there at the wedding. And
that's the thing that singers.
Yeah, I've just been looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she were at the wedding, and I was talking about it at night time, and I said, "Oh yeah, my flipping hip's been killing me." I said, "I got some Flarin," and she says, "Well, you need to stop taking that." She says, "That will not do well with blood pressure tablets, Flarin." And I would never have known that. You know what I mean? She said, "Don't take that. If you take blood pressure tablets, do not take Flarin."
It looks good, that does, Singer.
There's something in it that will not do well with low sorting. Now, I'd have never have known that.
No.
She knew it straight away. She said, "No." She said, "Take it for a day or two just to get you through." But she said, as soon as you get home, she said, "Chuck it in bin."
We can use it for all sorts. Lower back, your stomach.
You're out, Mom.
No, there's not a picture of that on here, Richard.
Yeah. I don't even know what her actual title is, Tommy, but she's really qualified. She got masters and everything in everything she did, but she's one of them sort of people that she decides she wants something and she gets it, you know what I mean? And she's doing all this DNA, and she works now. And she actually works in Yorkshire. She travels to Yorkshire every day and actually does this DNA stuff for a certain organisation that I can't tell you about, but she does all that shit for a certain organisation in Yorkshire.
$21.99 now, Singer.
That's it.
I bet that'd do me back of my legs some good, because you could use it on your legs.
How does that, hanging it round your neck, help your legs, or does it not?
But
explain a bit, Sanger. If you've got one of these, explain us. Let's sell us this product, Sanger.
You see, the other one that we're looking at, you put it around your legs and right, just strap it around your back or wherever you need the massaging.
Everywhere. That's some lovely Taiwanese woman. What do you want? What do you want, Richard? I want whatever you're offering.
This is actually what's inside it.
Oh well, it's like it's getting 2 distributor caps off a Ford Escort inside it.
But that's what's behind the.
We got my mum a foot massager off Amazon, and she couldn't stand it. It was like a thing, it was like a furry thing you put your feet in, and it had like rotating balls in it, and she couldn't stand it. She said, "I don't know what the friggin' hell that is." She says, and she says, "Even bloody cat won't sleep in it." I said, "Well."
It says overheat protection, auto shut off, 16 deep kneading nodes.
Ooh,
That's
what we
them
want.
sticky heartbeat things.
We want some deep kneading, correct?
Bi-directional massage.
Yeah, correct. That means forwards and backwards. Forwards.
Oh dear. Stress relief. You
Yeah,
can
we-
even put your legs on it. You know, let me just see if, yeah, let me just see if it shows you.
I just said to Tommy, that's easy done with Maltesers. Easy done with Maltesers. I mean, obviously I don't buy them, but if I'd have had some here, I would have had munched through a box, no problem. My grandma used to call them slimming chocolates. That's what my grandma used to
But
call them.
you like,
Correct. My
and
grandma
then
used,
next time you
my
look
grandma
at
used to say, "Oh, I bought some slimming chocolates." I said, "What?" That was my grandma. She thought because she'd seen the advert, the honeycomb medal, well, it weighs so little, and she thought they were slimming chocolates. Slimming chocolates.
but there's like a gallery there, look, and you can stick your legs on top of it.
That picture in the middle looks like something off War of the Bloody Worlds.
So it's just basically showing you, you know, you could put it round your front, you could put it round your back of your neck, do your back of your legs.
Can you do the hammock dry with it? What I call the hammock dry with it. You know, when you get out to that, you get out to the shower, and I call it the hammock dry. You got to get the towel on the four longest corners and do the hammock dry. I call it.
Where?
There you go. See.
So that's a bloke, but that's one like your love buzz.
No, it didn't look like my love buzz that, but it had a similar action. But I think my love buzz was for inserting into orifices.
There, look.
Yeah.
And he's using it on his pecs.
Yeah, look at that. I think that was my stomach. That on that picture.
Did they film you without your permission?
That's what I need. Somebody to use it on my pecs. Get it, Jeanette. It's brill. Honestly, the shit we buy off Amazon, it's a joke. Amazon must love us lot because all we do is buy shit off Amazon. If there's any shit about, I will buy it.
You know, I reckon that when I put an order in on Amazon, they turn around and say, "Oh, Jeanette's ordered something again."
Oh, definitely. Without a doubt. When I
I've
put
got
an
my
order,
own. I've got my own
all that
special
bloody
packet.
pillock in Lancashire's ordered some more shite. Helps my hip.
You know, Richard's the Lancashire version, I'm the Yorkshire version. You know.
Yeah. Honestly, the shit I buy off. I mean, I look through my order sheets, and honestly, I can't archive my orders now because it says I have too many.
Not that many.
Too many. It won't let me archive my orders now. You know what I mean? I can't do. You know, when you get your order and you try and delete it, it won't let me delete them now because I've got that many. But I think they've had. This is going to fucking weigh up. I reckon. Since I've been on out, I reckon they've had 70,000 off me. I was looking through it.
I don't need. I don't want to even think about how much I've spent on it, Richard.
Oh yeah, well I've been buying off Amazon since 2012, and I reckon they've had over 70k off me.
But this is the thing. I mean, you know, me and Richard's got his own special packers. You know, oh, Jeanette's ordered again. I'll get onto that straight away.
See, I reorder stuff, you see, all the time. Like if I want to put new tracky bottoms or something, I just go straight to me page, and I order.
Try again feature.
Yeah, on that
Yeah.
your orders page. I just go to
Yeah,
my orders page.
I do that. Yeah.
But I look back, honestly, there's 500 pages of orders. 500 pages.
But the thing is, Senga, I mean, you don't realise, like, over the years, little items, big items,
Correct.
you don't realise how much you've spent. You know what I mean?
I bet you since I mean, bear in mind, it's like, it's I've been with Amazon since 2012, so what's that, 2010, 14 years. So it's, when you break it down a bit, it's like flipping $4,000 a year or whatever, but it's still a lot of money. And I look back through my orders and I just think, what the? See, it'll only let me go back 3 pages, because it's just, and I can't archive anything else. You just don't realise. But I have a list. Buy again. My mum's cat meat, flat white, Sanny cat litter, Just for Men, Nescafe Gold. You know what I mean? And they're all reorders of them.
But the thing about this massager, I mean, Chris could use it for his hip as well.
Yeah.
So we'll both get use out of it.
Yeah. I'll come round. We'll have a massaging party.
Yeah, tell Senga to bring hers as well.
Yeah. You could have had the bottom bit. Is all you need, Rich. No. It's dreadful when you look back, but over years.
They don't care about top bit.
Honestly, I look back and it makes me cringe. It does. I've tried to this past year. I've calmed it. This past few months, I've calmed it down a bit because it was getting silly. I just buy any old shit. The problem is, you get sat here and you've had a few scoops, and it's like 2 in the morning. You're sat here on your own and you're just browsing through Amazon. Oh yeah, flipping. That'll be all right. So you forget you order it, and then you get a text message next day, or your order is ready to collect from the Amazon camper at Cherry Tree Station. I'm thinking, what have I ordered here? I forgot what I ordered
that.
I bought a socket set deliberately to change my rear light bulbs, and since I bought that socket set, bulbs never gone.
It's on floor, isn't it?
Socket set's still here on my desk, never been used. And I bought it specifically because it's dead tiny, you see, so you can get into light. You know what I mean? So it was like a baby socket set. And ever since I bought that, the bulb has never flashed.
You might need it one day, Richard.
I mean, to be fair, I'm so glad with that car. We went through MOT this time, thank God.
I'm very lucky.
I honestly thought them knocks were going to be something major, and it just turned out to be 2 drop links, which are like 15 quid a piece.
But yeah, our sort of these red beacons and it goes me. That's what happens when me and you order stuff, Richard.
Yeah. Amazon is so secure as well. I used to deliver to Amazon, and what you used to do, you had to reverse unloading bay, and you put your keys on a bulldog clip on a chain, and they pulled your keys through a hole so you couldn't drive off while you're unloading bay. Because obviously they didn't want somebody drive, because they drive on with it with column backload. It's like an electric stand-on sort of stacker truck that they stand on them, and they whip pallets off. So they didn't want you driving off. And then once you'd put your keys through pop hole, you went into another room, and it was just a cage. You couldn't go into the warehouse. You were sat in like a cage, like a frigging baboon, and there were a cage with just a coffee machine and chairs, and you had to sit in that cage until you were unloading, and they checked
like a prisoner.
Yeah, and they checked everything. You were there for ages, you were.
Yeah, well...
That's a Volvo or BMW, Tommy. 2 drop links.
Chris booked a tour around the Amazon facility that's not far away from here anyway. But then it said in the disclaimer, you cannot take pictures.
It's no fucking use then, is it? Yeah.
Well, that's it. So we cancelled it. It was free. You know, you didn't have to pay for
Like
it.
going to a fucking tour to a seaside resort, then being told you can't swim.
And yeah, he booked it. And then when he read small print and it says you are not allowed to take pictures in the facility. So he says, oh, there's no point then, is there? So he cancelled it. But yeah, they are very strict.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It used to do my head in, because what a lot of drivers used to do, they used to have a spare key. So they handed the key in, and then they could sit in the cab and turn another key on. You see, problem is with a wagon is, you see, if you're on a dock level or a loading bay, if you turn the ignition on, the suspension self-levels itself. So if you've got a guy rattling in and out on one of these backloader things,
Yeah.
you turn the ignition on, it self-levels, it'll lift his dock leveler up and he might end up falling off. So he can't fall off, but, you know, it'll create a lump. So, you know, they demand that you hand your keys in. You know, and you have to put them in.
I suppose it's all for safety reasons.
Oh, yeah. And that's all I used to deliver to. Amazons and Argos. I used to hate going to Argos because they kept you there for hours. And they checked every single box they did to make sure it was right. Argos, terrible.
But yeah, you know.
Yeah, Tommy, that was on my BMW X5. Just 2 drop links. That's all it needed.
Me, myself, personally, I cannot fault Amazon.
No, I can't. I've never had any bother with them. I don't think you can count on one hand how many hiccups I've had in all the time.
You know.
I've had stuff where I've had a message saying your order has been delayed for whatever reason or something like that. But that's about as worst it's been. I've never had anything go missing.
The thing is, I ordered some soft brown sugar, right? And they sent me Demerara sugar. So I goes on Amazon, I said, they've sent me wrong sugar. They've sent me Demerara instead of soft brown sugar. Just hang on a minute while I reorder your soft brown sugar. But they let me keep the Demerara sugar as well as sending me out some more soft. I mean, it's like hiccups like that I've never had a problem with them.
No, they're pretty good. They're pretty good in this country, and yet, like Gary in Ireland, he's had tons of bother with him. So obviously not on the ball. They're not as on the ball. But I'm lucky here. We've got it literally at Leyland, which is only like half an hour drive from me. Just where I live stream from, there's a massive Amazon warehouse right next to where I live stream.
I mean, that garage, what we're on about down Rowood, they've got an Amazon locker as well. Yeah. You know, like what you get yours.
You've got them everywhere around here. I use them all the time, mate. Because
it's not actually in the garage; it's sort of outside the building, if you know what I mean.
So we've got them everywhere, and we've also got shops as well that receive them. So if it's something that won't fit in the locker, I can get it delivered to a shop.
If you can, they do it at our Asda, because I only noticed yesterday, because when we come from doctors, we went down to Asda and they've got a big sticker at window. Yeah. We accept Amazon orders and returns.
Yeah.
So if you need to send anything back, you don't, no packaging, you don't have to print a label out or anything. You just take the item in and they return it.
They're all at it now because they
can also pick
all
your
these shops and companies are getting commission off it, you see. They're all doing it.
But yeah, let's say, for instance, I mean, you know, I'm in most of the time anyway. And if I wanted to, I could say, well, can you deliver to Asda on Queen's Road? And I could go down there and collect the item that I've ordered from the Asda.
Yeah. Hell of mine, the clamps were broken on the bay and the trailer shot forward, ended up for it on his back. Yeah. Ooh. That's happened a lot, as that, Tommy. I've watched videos of that. Happened a lot where there's been a bit of a miscommunication, but that's why they always, everywhere you go, the weirdest place I've been to, and I'm not saying it's weird, but when you deliver to Costco, you reverse onto the loading bay and you've got all loading bays now, they tend to have big steel bars, so your tyres scrub against the bars. So you don't, basically, it's to help imbeciles who can't reverse onto the bay, right? And your wagon gets trapped in between the two bars. But at Costco, they have a thing, and you reverse onto the loading bay, and it's like two rollers that come up out of the ground, and they actually travel down with your tyre. And when you're on the loading bay, they lock in position, and you can't drive anywhere. You can't move. You can't do nothing. And they don't ask you for your keys or anything. You can leave engine running, do what you
until
want.
it's unloaded.
But they know that you can't drive anywhere until
Yeah.
they press a button that lowers that clamp back into
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
good system.
It's
That's the only-
it's
The
good
only
in one
place I've
respect.
seen is Costco where I've ever seen it.
It's good in one respect because you know that once you back up to that loading bay, your truck ain't going anywhere.
No, it isn't. You can't. It locks. It's like a clamp, and it comes out of the ground and it shoots along a rail, and it's two rollers. So as you're reversing, it travels with and it locks onto your back wheel.
Yeah.
And as soon as you hit the loading bay and the light goes green, because you've got a red and a green light on the bay, as soon as you're in position, the light goes green, that clamp locks you in position, and you can't go anywhere until the guy inside the loading bay has pressed the button to release.
Yeah. It's a brilliant idea.
It is. So there's only Costco I've ever seen. I've never seen it anywhere else. But because sometimes you go to these places like at winter time, you don't want to be sat there in some bloody shed or whatever in a cage waiting. You want to be in your cabin, chilled out.
It's sort of like dehumanising you, isn't it? Though, if you've got
They're all
to
like that. They're all like that now. They're all the same. Their security's so tight to them now. With people nicking stuff, but they take keys off all drivers now when they reverse on, because most drivers now have a spare set, and what they do is they just get people who come and take the keys, just any bloody nonsense key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, look at them idiots that stole them air dryers off your. Not realising pallets outside on it were worth thousands.
Correct. They took all air dryers, which probably had a resale value of like £5 to £10 each, and the flipping expensive pallet that was full of really expensive perfume they didn't touch. Idiots.
I'm going to say how thick are they?
Oh, they just didn't know. They went for electrical goods that they could sell in pub. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
because the first thing Gaffer said when I rang him up, I said, "You're not going to believe that." I said, "I've been flipping robbed." And he said, "For fuck's sake, please tell me it's not the perfume pallet." I said, "No, it's not." And it just went, "Thank fuck for that."
Think how much did it cost him? It did cost him thousands.
Oh yeah, because I used to do PlayStation games, and sometimes we used to do it, that PlayStation run, and every time they brought a new game out. And I remember one year it was something to do with Michael Jackson, Just Dance or something. And,
yeah.
You weren't allowed to stop. You can't stop anywhere. You're not allowed to stop because of the value of the pallets. You had like pallets on back that were worth £100,000 a piece.
Ooh.
And you had dozens of these. And they're only shallow little pallets with these games on at like 60 odd quid a piece.
Yeah.
Hundreds on each pallet. And pallets were worth like thousands of pounds, and you had tons of them on back, and you weren't allowed to stop. And you had to deliver them to all these shops because these gaming idiots wanted it at midnight when the game
bang on midnight. Yeah.
Bullshit.
I can never understand that. Why
I can't.
go to queue up and
Correct.
outside a shop?
Correct. I don't get that at all.
No, me neither.
I can flipping wait today.
Well, yeah. You know what I mean? It seems ridiculous. You're camping outside a shop. You wait until midnight, and it seems silly to me.
Because the last shop I did when I did that was a shop in Doncaster, and what a place that is to deliver to. Jesus Christ, horrendous.
So you'd more or less got to load up and go straight to your destinations.
Correct. You weren't allowed to stop on services anywhere. Couldn't stop.
It's ridiculous, that is. Need my hair cutting again. But No, I don't. I don't envy anybody that's a long distance lorry driver. Not one bit. But you imagine that you've got to do a multi drop, and it's all different things, and the value of the stuff that you've got on board. You know what I mean? I'd be shitting bricks, me,
Correct.
in case anybody does rob you. You know, and the thing with air dryers and perfume just goes to show. You know what I mean? I'd be looking at every Tom, Dick, and Harry as they come past or whatever, thinking, are they eyeing me load up, or are they scoping out what's in back of my lorry? And I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it at all. Baby, turn that heating off. I'm sweating.
What?
I says, turn that heating off. I'm sweating.
A coffee.
Yeah, yes, please. Chris has put our heating on, Senga, now. Oh, I'm thinking, God. Yeah, it soon warms up in here, though. Probably have, Senga making his, Coke with a twist.
Oh, get out. Get out, cat.
Can hear him meowing.
That's it, bloody sinking kitchen bathroom.
No, I'll take that back, Senga. I think he's having, a toilet break.
Correct, I'm back.
Senga says, Rich, what you making? I says, oh, it's probably making a Coke with a twist. And I went, no, scrap that. He's gone for a toilet break.
Correct, I had a bloody cat with sinking bathroom.
I heard him meowing all the way in here.
Yeah.
Cat wants a snowball.
She does that. As soon as you go in the bathroom, she dives up and she gets it sink and starts licking around bloody plug hole like I don't give her any water. She's got a gallon of water in the kitchen there, but yet she'd rather go on a mission to try and find it elsewhere at water.
She'll probably scope in you out, Richard.
Yeah, she's down in there.
She does when you eat shower.
Staring at me. Yeah, she'll be staring at me in the morning when I get in the shower. It does me head in that. I get paranoid about it.
She's just curious.
Yeah. Problem is, if I shut her out and shut the door, she scratches at carpet next to the door. And I don't want to rip it carpet.
Oh, dear.
Scratch, because I have shut her out a few times.
I mean, she must be the only one that does it, because I don't.
She just comes and gets outside at the bath and she's like,
shower.
like this, looking, thinking, what the fucking hell's that he's waggling about?
I mean, she was just curious when she, that camel toe thing that come up.
Mm.
So yeah, she's exploring all options, if you know what I mean. She's just curious.
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass.
Or either that, or she were looking where little tail were in middle.
Yeah.
Why ain't that one got a tail? Like my dad has.
She were hoping to have a little dibble on a chipolata.
But yeah, she's just being curious. That's all.
Yeah, what did she do? She did something stupid last night. I can't remember what it were now, but she annoyed me. Oh, she flipping. I don't know why. She just pounced and shoved her paw under my cheek for some reason. I don't know why. No idea. See, I'll tell you what happened is that I dropped something in the bedroom. Oh, I dropped remote for a projector in the bedroom. And I looked outside the bed and I couldn't see it. And I thought, oh, for God's sake, it's gone under the bloody bed. So I have a telescopic shoe on. So I undid it full length, put it under the bed, and remote control came out. But loads and loads and loads of pom-poms come out, them little pom-poms.
Yeah, them pom-pom balls.
So that was it. She was going mad then for pom-poms. And that was it. So for most at night, all I could see were flipping pom-poms flying out of bed. Yeah, because they get stuck to the paws and they fling them around. You know,
Got good eyesight then.
but
Tell you, she's a youngster. She's just, you know, curious.
But yeah,
I mean, if it were a male cat, you could have called it Curious George.
yeah, it's she's a comic. I'll give her that. But
See, this is the thing with our Tucker. He's too old and long to
got
do
good
anything.
eyesight.
Really.
Yeah, you're right. She has unbelievable eyesight. Unbelievable.
You know, all our Tucker wants to do is eat, shit, and sleep.
That's my mum's cat. Is that?
That's all he wants to do.
That's all my mum's cat does. She it just lies on back at settee all day with its flipping legs dangling everywhere, and that's all it does. You know.
Chris got a picture of our Tucker and our Chase. You know that new recliner that we got from Ivy's, and they were both sprawled out on top of the recliner, and they look like looking out, you know, to see if there's any birds or pigeons or out or squirrels or. But yeah, Chase is more the energetic one because obviously he's younger than what our Tucker is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think I sometimes think that's why they get into these altercations, because I think our Chase is trying to show his dominance over Tucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's the older of the two, and you know, it's like a young kid taunting an older bloke. You know, oh, you're too old, and you know, I'm the younger one, and blah blah. You know what I mean? It's that kind of scenario. But Tucker don't let him get away with it. I'll tell you that much. Even though he, you know, is a bit slower. Oh God, we bought him some of these biscuits, and they, you know, to help the joints and whatever. Because we noticed the other day he were limping a bit. He's addicted to them.
Yeah. Well, she's I have these little sticks. Just watch this now. Do you want a stick, Mia? Mia, do you want a stick?
Oh dear.
As soon as you mention that word, stick, I've got these little sticks here. Tasty. We heard him meowing.
Yeah. See, this is what we bought. These is what we bought our Tucker.
Want a stick? Yeah.
They used to have them sticks at one time.
Well, I only give her one every now and then. I keep them in this cupboard at the side of me. She goes mad for them.
Called Joint Care Bits for Cats, and it's a daily joint supplement. But they only allowed 10 a day. And you know that glucosamine, what I take from my ears, it's got that in it, and it's got omega-3 as well. So it's sort of like a joint supplement, but in like a biscuit form, and it's like a military operation because Chris has to give him our Tucker while our Chaser's not there or is upstairs or whatever. Otherwise, he'd want some and all. But we bought him for Tucker because he'd got this limp, you see. So and I says to Chris, he's going an old fella. So it might be a bit of arthritis. It's only in like one. It looks like it's in his, his joint here, and it were only on one leg. So, but yeah, he loves them. He's like a kitten again.
Yeah. I give her that stick. She's at it in literally 10 seconds.
Yeah, we used to get on some from Asda salmon sticks. Oh, he comments, oh God, playing silly beggars again.
Yeah, it keeps doing this. I commented on I were watching a Filipino live stream last night. It's like I do. My comments kept not popping up. But yeah, when I did on my phone, they were coming through, you know. But you know,
but yeah, he's like a kitten again now. He's been having them. And Chris, what Chris does, he puts 5. He gives him 5 in the morning and 5 at night because you only allowed 10. So he puts 5 in his hand and then he'll go like that. And our Tucker's like going,
yeah.
wanted him to open his hand because he knows what's in it.
She knows now. I give her a stick and then I give her some dreamies. Them dreamies, they're called dreamies.
Yeah. We see this joint supplement is sort of similar to them, but it's got omega-3 and glucosamine and whatever. I don't know what's in it. But yeah.
Want some dreamies? Want dreamies? Want some dreamies?
The thing it took us, situation at the moment is over there on the other recliner on top of a cushion that Richard gave us, having a kip.
I know I've got a recliner and 2 cushions here that are doing now. And sorry, I'm talking to her. I've got a handful of dreamies, and she's looking.
She's reminding you, oh, you ain't getting me yet. They're not backward at coming forward, But, tell you, when Chris puts these biscuits in his hand like in a clenched fist, and our Tucker knows what he's got in his hand.
Yeah.
And before he even and he'll put his hand down like that on table, and our Tucker's clawing at him saying, "Let the friggers go, Dad."
It's not a bleep, it's just beep, 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 beep,
yeah.
Beep.
Radar system.
Yeah.
But yeah. Whatever you do, don't buy the cheese ones. I don't think I've ever bought cheese ones.
I don't know what flavour these are that I've got. I'm not getting packet back out to look because she'll go
she wants some more.
I'll give her quite a few. She's just munching her way through them now. But
I mean, it's all right giving them a few every now and again.
Right, don't get them every day. It's just when I remember that they're there. But,
see, I've got 2 now, Singer, because we got one from Ivy's.
I've got one here. It's brand new, never been sat on, and I bought it because I wanted to put it here. I thought that'll be comfy, that in front of the computer. But the arms are squishy on it, so you can't get out of it. Because the arms, if the arms were solid, you'd be able to push yourself out. But because they're squishy, you can't. You know what I mean? It annoyed me because it were quite expensive. It weren't cheap.
Richard likes that recliner that I've got. He says it's his chair when he comes here.
It's solid and it's leather, so you can push yourself out of it. It's slightly lower than I'd like, but it's I can put up with it.
Well, the one that Ivy we got from Ivy's, the one that you sit in is a bit broader. Now this is more, but it's a manual one, not an electric one like that is. If you know what I mean.
But that chair is really comfy, that recliner. But the problem is it's blocking off radiator, so I need to get shut of it. But somebody said they'd have it, and they never turned up for it.
She says, "Dream is cheese. Oh my God, my cat shit stunk cheesy."
That's one thing with this cat. Been lucky with. I've never ever since I've had her smelt her shit, and I've never smelt a fart off her ever.
Oh dear.
But I only want rid of this recliner because it's just covering radiator up. I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but radiators perform better when they're not covered up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish I lived closer, Singer, and I'd have had it off you. Because the sofa that I'd got were one of my mum's old one, and I had the same one here. But Mum went, and that were 3-seater and a 2-seater. So we've had to chuck that out. They actually come and collected it yesterday because we paid council to come up and collect it. Yeah. We don't chuck a shit anyway.
No. I'm not throwing that out because that cost me for a bit of money.
No, don't throw it out, Richard.
I thought I was going to thinking of moving it into bedroom, in corner of bedroom or something, you know. Fucking hell.
Did she jump on your knee?
She just climbed up my leg, you know. Bear in mind, I've only got my fucking undercrackers on, so she well, they're not my undercrackers, they're my New Balance Lycra Kecks.
Ooh, look at you. Yeah. I mean, if you were close to Senga, I'd have had it, no problem.
So would I.
Could have done a swapsy with Richard. We could have had Richard's sofa, and Richard could have had your leather.
My sofa's awful. It looks nice, but it's flipping uncomfy. Jesus Christ. It's not a comfy settee at all. Like I say, I bought that just when I moved in. I thought a nice corner sofa, it just sits nice in here, you know what I mean? It looks all right, but it's flipping about as comfortable. Bloody awful.
Well, you know, that night we stopped Senga, I says to Richard that morning, I says,
That recliner, never been you, never been.
Yeah. I says to him, first thing were, did you sleep?
Yeah. You remember my answer, don't you? Fucking
Absolute
shit.
shite.
We're shit. But
same as you say, you knew when you were moving in, and you knew that at your old place you couldn't take that with you, so you needed.
I could have took it with me, but there was no way I was carrying a 3-piece leather recliner settee down 48 steps. Not a chance.
But yeah, it's the same as you say. You just bought it for the convenience. At least you got something to sit on when you moved in.
Correct. And I've never sat on it. I'm just sat on a piano stool now.
But
yeah, sometimes you just waste some money on shit.
Senga said paid for uplift too. Do you mean for somebody to come and, I think it's council or something that collect it?
And they've still not collected, you've paid for it? Bloody hell.
I must admit, when they come and collected it,
Is it Hockanoo Council?
Chris went online, he booked it online, and they said they were coming Friday. They didn't exactly state a time. Now, I think bin men come around at the same time, and so we didn't think anything of it. But Chris looked on the CCTV, and they come about 8 o'clock, and they didn't even knock on the door, wake us up or anything. They just lifted it, took it, and that were it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I said to Chris, well, that, in a way, that were nice of them because, I mean, it weren't a massive sofa, it were only a 2-seater.
Yeah.
But
how much did you have to pay for that? About 12 quid, wasn't it?
You must be joking. 38 quid.
Fucking knickers. I'd have come and got it for that.
Well, you see, our car is too small. See, you tried putting it in.
It's 12 quid here. If you big items, it's 12 quid. So, and it doesn't matter how many you've got. So if you've got a fridge, freezer, a settee, chair, and loads of different big items, it's just 12. They charge by the visit.
They do a thing where you pay that 38 quid and you can put 3 bulky items out.
Right.
And we hadn't got any other bulky items, only that sofa.
It's 12 quid here.
Same as Chris says, it's worth it. He ain't got to ump it and it's shut off, it's out of way. So we didn't mind, you know what I mean?
I've got some office chairs up front and they've been up front there for about 12 months.
I forgot to tell you about that.
I sit on them at summertime.
When we come from the doctors, now there's another way we can get home. If the other ways, because when you come out at Asda, to your right, there's traffic lights and it's always busy. Well, not always busy, but always busy at them traffic lights. So Chris says, oh shit, he says, I'm going other way. So we went past this and it were on a main road, right? And there were this office chair, and it looked like one of these proper gaming chairs. But the only downside of it was it had got 2 wheels missing. And Chris says, I bet they've put that out there hoping somebody will nick it. And it ran a main road, and it ran the pavement outside this house on a main road. I says, well, I can't fault them. At least they ain't got to pay to have it took away.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say bye. And I will see you on the baking on Tuesday. Ice cream and cupcakes.
Catch
So
you
I'll
all
see
later,
you.
folks.
Hey?
I thought I'll catch you all later,
Yeah,
folks.
see you later. Bye.
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 Bye, everybody. Bye.
Thinking, what am I doing now? Don't know. Talking to myself. I don't know why I'm saying bye, everyone.
Well, farewell.